administrative achievement of National Archive win, and then followed by the will continue, and then we go to Provincial Archives Service. As they present, I think there are some pamphlets given out. Okay, this morning, just want to acknowledge the presence here on Facebook, on NBC Radio. I now invite the acting archives, Mr. Chris Met.
Thank you, MC. Okay, basically achievements, but my students will give the achievements. That's the way forward for archives and the rollout, preservation and documentation of government and historical records in PN. Is that we are responsible for the preservation and educational role document departments, as you are all here, and state bodies and state bodies records officers are trained in division archives and records. PRM is a division responsible for training as well as PAPSA as well. The first archives building was constructed here. I will not go into that. So, with the assistance of Ms. Pui, we had constructed a new repository. Yesterday there were concerns, but at the moment we cannot because of space issues. So hopefully with the construction of this 10-year plan, this is the 10-year strategy. The wing is promoting the establishment of provincial archives through our lay productions in various formats of records, such as photographs, maps, microfiche, and slides. We are also responsible for repository management and lending of archival structure in 3 provinces. That's Milne Bay, Gulf, and Simbu. Lens is currently constructing the 3-story building. The current organizational structures in provinces, it would be ideal if these 2 provincial entities come under one umbrella in the provinces regarding this issue. In all spheres of life. Hence, OLA, especially archives, has to take into account and embrace this development. And completed, these 2 provinces will be able to use this infrastructure here. Archives and records falling in the categories of public records management, record center. These 4 divisions will now do the presentation, including the achievements.
Is our Director Archives has presented and highlighted. As we go on, question time will be question regarding the presentation. So with that, I would like to call upon.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony. During the International Archives Week presentation. Sorry, I have a bit of problem with the next. Okay, my name is Rantan on the responsibility and duties of our division of archiving, which is the records and the archives. Documents, regardless of form or medium, created business or which it forms a part of, provides evidence. The first definition of archives is the records. The records are the non-current because of their continuing value. The building is also the storage center or the repository stored in there. Then the third definition for archives is the any archives that has been established. Difference between the records and the archives. Then, well, you are doing a managers of records. Okay, back to my division, the core function of my division. So division is for records which are no more administrative value, or preservation. The division is always also responsible for conservation and preservation of the division is consist of 4 branches and headed by The first branch is the research branch. Basically, it provides research, and then we have the arrangement and description branch. The arrangement and description branch provides arrangement and description. 3, we have the electronic document record management system branch. This we have the 4th branch is the user education branch. The user education branch provides staff training and work attachment. That's for the user education branch. That's the 4 branches we have here. Plan 2016 to 2025 records. This is where we conduct fumigation and maintenance of it. Okay, our second task, or the 4 main tasks. The second is the improvement of civilians and who moves in and out of archives. Using the archives, we monitor those indexes for the users to have access. Okay. That's why this we provide pamphlets, awareness guides, brochures for awareness, but national departments and provincial administrations and departments, planning with our wing. Okay, we're trying to purchase the information so they can access through. Unfortunately, we have not services. Visits the archives, our division, or the search room for corporate purposes to access anything relates to their. Then we have the academics who come in here to do here as well. We have students. In the list, we have the service providers. This comes in. Service providers comes in here as well. So that's where they come in. We every day title commission records. Those 2 records have been sent regions. Information center records can be efficient. The division is looking at by visiting social departments on the importance of establishing archives for our activity.
Co-functions office divisions. Let's continue.
I'm alive because last night down to the and then fortunately my brother was at the back. I also my director, master of ceremony, and my colleagues. But why did I get more and why did I get? So that's for your information only. And I said, what can I say tomorrow? And he said like this. He said 75. Hey. Okay. I said, then next. He said, white face. And he was telling me, you're one? Some 75 years back. That's what my boss was trying to tell me. You go and tell him. So that's why he said 75. No face. This week for our identity, heritage management in the economy. People are coming to access this information. It's too experienced. Let me do something at one. Here, we are keeping. It's important with distance. This is money for installing the system. We not still our face. Now, what does red face means? Throughout Papua New Guinea. Now I'm shifting to that's my division. So we created these divisions here. Province division, past division, which is responsible for in the country. They are semi-family records right on the brief. It's not our work departments everywhere. One, we can do sales to go and do these things first. That's investigative. You go in the provinces, we don't just actually, I was doing records management for not on it. Okay, so these non-current records become your permanent groups. Concentrate on these non-current records. That's why archives. You create How many repositories in the country? It's two. These divisions here, but they stay there. These are regional archives coordinates. Two. This one of the so two of these divisions will bring their office. So that's basically what this challenge made, or those we established working committee funding arrangement in India. So we have to get these things efficacy.
The co-function of, I now call upon the assistant director for Sister One who looks after them here.
Okay. I came late. Apology. Okay. The records that have been appraised, created, he has mentioned, is a record center department and are brought into this place for as the division to take on. And we have three co-functions to archive standard. Archives in put them into the repositories. The division that is responsible for long-term preservation. Now, is the branch that ensures that it's clear. We have a flyer out there, so our third co-function or the department requests, and they go through, they seek different the information to the reference. They search the information they require. We have more than about missions and the individuals put together, more than about 2 repositories, but we have stacked this place, and we also have unfortunately, as the director deposit from 1800 to 19, or because lack of but otherwise, basically on the flyer, and you should be. Thank you.
And lastly,
on the protocol and practices of efficient record that are given to your permanent semi-permanent records, the personal, and if the current department, the personal files are some of in the place. Eight major auditing, two major outcome. The outcome number 12, which is to conduct structure and function. We launched the toolkit in 2012, 11 files. We have semi-current, we have agriculture and livestock, the personal files, Department of Information and Communication, Social Affairs, Trade and Industry, Vocation Department, Health Department, and Vision have we have impact, a list of impact projects or assist the establishment with the establishment of provincial archives, creates how to manage the records from creation. We assist the provinces and the department purchase shipping containers as a subsidiary. Assess the records. It's a record survey, or what sort of filing system do you use, and how many have support of your management. We will still struggle. So we write down the number, the date, the collection. Do you have any problem? Like you have any training needs, and this other do archiving project. Your workplace, you have some places where we see records are being stored. Last year and early this year, we submitted our report to the annual report. That's with the archiving on the basics and all this. And then we conduct Unfortunately, we did not continue this in place and see our weakness and our strength with this. That's our implementation. I'm pleased to announce this year with the training in the to conduct a training for the record training with the provincial archivists. We have trained them.
You, Assistant Director for Public Record Management, responsible for this area. You have Rasier, who also spoke about. I am not giving this time to everyone. Any question, the floor is open for you, where possible. With the
Jerry McDelvin from NIP office. To the fourth speaker, sorry.
yeah,
Question is,
you stand.
what happens? I believe the National Archives do not have. I'll give you an example. And from hearing from the speakers, now my concern is that be taught back in the province.
Number two, I will leave it to Wiki.
As a small, that's a little bit that I know. Services, records, administratively, most records have been transferred. Because we lately created this provincial archive with the requirements. If archives are so I didn't want to respond.
Yes, we do have a
To say something, because we have a team gone already. 7 years done already.
The e-copies. So in that way, we can save because they already transferred from the hard copies into the e-copy. Be torn, and the cockroaches, insects will do that. But if to province, you will hear that people coming from provinces format. So if we have e-copies, then for fire, for floods and all this, the e-copies.
I think. What was your question on? I think Vicky, we have sent that in.
Good morning. Thank you. And then we follow the records. Ms. Nanda and Mr. Manenge were the team lead. They're still communicating with the new building, and we have done that. We have submitted a report on the finding aids